Oh hey, it's Sabrina. I'm so sorry that I'm filming this video super late. If you can't tell, I am finally sharing with you my Read the Mallthon TBR. I was waiting for a book to come in, and then I ordered this shirt special for this video and just for this readathon in general because I didn't own any Pokemon shirts, and it took forever to get here, and I kept telling myself like, hey, if it doesn't get here in time, I'm just gonna film the video. But then I didn't realize the readathon started on Sunday and my stuff hadn't arrived, and I was just like, shoot. So now that they're here, I'm gonna show you all the books that I want to read for the Pokemon Indigo League readathon. So the blog will be like listed down below in the description box. You can read about it there's still time to join. I think you can join at any part during this readathon. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So the first challenge, or the first badge, is Pewter City Boulder Badge. Read a first book in a series. And the book that I decided to go with is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. I've been wanting to read this for so long, and I know it looks huge, but this is actually the large print edition. It still has about 500 pages, but I'm really excited to kick off the readathon with this book. The second challenge is Cerulean City Cascade Badge. Read a book that might make you cry. And the book that I decided to go with, that I've heard so many people talk about and rave about, is Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I ordered this specific copy from the book depository because I really liked this cover. It is paperback. And the great thing about this is it's not a very long book. It only has like 200 pages, which is so doable. And I really do hope that it makes me cry because I haven't read a book that made me cry in so long. The third challenge is Vermilion City Thunder Badge. Read a book with thunderous hype. And for me, the book that I chose is The Girls by Emma Cline. They had a Kindle deal on this, like I said in my TBR. And so I really thought like, okay, everyone's raving about this. This is so up my alley, like thriller. I need to read it, suspense. So that is the third book that I want to read for this challenge. The fourth challenge is Celadon City Rainbow Badge. Read a book featuring diversity. And the book I decided to go with is Never Let Me Go. The author who wrote this, I think, is Asian or Japanese or something like that. And so I decided to go with this because it's a book that was written by a diverse author. I mean, there's not really a whole bunch of like diverse themes in it, I don't think. I mean, there is, but I decided to go with this Never Let Me Go because I figured the author is a person of color, so that's diverse enough for me. The fifth challenge is Fuchsia City Soul Badge. Read a book with an epic romance. And the book that I decided to go with is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I'm going to be reading this already for my TBR, so I figured why not incorporate it into this readathon. I've read Pride and Prejudice successfully once before, unsuccessfully twice before. So this will be like my third or fourth attempt at reading it, but I have it on my Kindle. You can get it for free on iBooks and Kindle. So if you want to go ahead and read this book, there you go. The sixth challenge is Saffron City Marsh Badge. Read a book with fantasy or supernatural elements. And the book that I decided to go with, it's about time that I'm freaking reading this book because everyone and their mom and their dad has read this book and I have not. I have the series on my shelf but I haven't read it, and that is Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, There's been so many, like, not spin-offs, but other books that come from the same world that this author has written. And I feel like I'm missing out and I can't partake in them because I haven't read the Percy Jackson series or the Blood of Olympus series. So, or is that what it's called? But anyway, so I figured I need to go on this. And this book isn't that long either. It's like 300 pages, 350 pages. So I can do it. I'm really excited because this is right up my alley. Like demigods. Yes, I need it in my life. The seventh challenge is Cinnabar Island, the Flame Badge. Read a book with red on the cover. And the book that I decided to go for this challenge is The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. This book kind of looks red-orange, to be honest, but I figured, oh well. And I hear that this is like a retelling of, is it a retelling? 1,000 or 100,000 Arabian Nights? Arabian Nights! I don't know, I should know this. Which I guess is where Aladdin came from. correct me if I'm wrong, I have no idea, but I'm so excited to read this. Like, the cover is beautiful and I feel like I am missing out on everyone else who's read it. So I'm gonna read it, super excited it's gonna happen. The 8th and final challenge is Viridian City Earth Badge. Read a book that with post-apocalyptic settings, and the one that I decided to go with, since I don't have a ton of those on my shelf, a lot of them I've already read, and so I decided just to see what my library had, and the book that I chose was The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know, this has been on my TBR for quite a long time, and I figured, like, I read the premise and it seems like something that I would really enjoy, so I really hope that it's good, because I don't know, like, I don't have any booktuber friends that I know that have read this, so I hope it's good. Either way, that's the 8th and final challenge. So that is everything. Those are all the books that I want to read for my TBR. Basically, what this readathon is, you're reading 8 books or over the space of 3 weeks, and so you can kind of space it out however you want. And what I like about this readathon is that 1, it's longer than a week, and 2, you don't have to read your books in order or do the challenges in order, which I really appreciate. Basically, however you want to evolve your Pokemon, you can, and there are a lot of ways to earn CP points, so that way your Pokemon can evolve and you can earn the most points. So for example, if you read a certain amount of pages, you get 10 CP, and then if you post a picture of you reading your book, you get even more points. If you tweet, you get points. So there are a lot of opportunities to be able to earn points so that your Pokemon can evolve. I think they recommend that if, like, whatever Pokemon you pick first, the more it can evolve, the more points you earn, and then whoever has the most points at the end is the winner, and then I guess the host is going to give that person some sort of prize. And I'm not doing this thinking that I'm going to win. Like, Jigglypuff, I mean, come on, like, she's not. I mean, unless I read a ton of pages and books, like, there's just not really a big chance that I would win at this, but I still think it's fun, and I do really, really want to participate, because this is a chance for me to read books that I have been on my shelf that I haven't read, that I really, really want to, and I probably wouldn't have gotten to otherwise. So that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know down below and I'll answer them as best as I can. Like I said, I'll put the whole blog post down below. It goes into detail and depth, every single challenge, all the ways you can earn points, and so that way you can figure out if you want to join this challenge. So that is it. I will talk to you very, very soon, and of course, thanks for watching.